Hey, everybody.
Hello, Simon.
This is a big day for us.
A big day. The release of Hot Dog Runner.
Yeah.
Our first video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure PewDiePie's playing it right now.
You know.
Just screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, people been waiting years for this.
Yeah.
And we'll introduce our special guest.
So our special
Hi.
guest. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Not you. You shut your trap.
Right. There you go. It's Ador Games, or Aiden.
Yes, hello, my name is Aiden, otherwise known as Ador Games, and I am the geek who has created Hot Dog Runner.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm right, you did.
And so, Simon, you've worked with Aiden more than anybody.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
sorry about it, Aiden. It sounds like a nightmare.
No, it's been grand. It's been grand.
Yeah. He just likes the accent, and I like his, so it works out well. But no, we met through the game trailer that we ran across for, I don't even know what the name of it was, but it was a fighting game very much in the style of like side scrolling. What would you compare it to?
Street Fighter.
Yeah, like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It's
perfect.
just, just a fighting game.
Yeah. Aiden had made that trailer. We found out about it like probably the day after he released it. Community members pointed it out and was just like how funny it was.
And then we sued him
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the lawsuit happened.
promptly.
Yeah, now I'm broke.
Hey, listen, our shady lawyer's good. That's why you're broke.
But that's how we ended up meeting. Basically, I reached out to Aiden and was like, why don't we make it an official Neebs Gaming game? We'll work with each other and finish it and make it something that we're all going to be really proud of.
Yeah.
And in the midst of working on that, Aiden was like, I need a break from working on this. And then he decided to do what, Aiden?
Well, to be fair, no, I actually took a break because you had told me to stop working on it. You said, stall, we want to make some changes. We want you to do this, we want you to do that. I'll come back to you soon with a list. And so, in the meantime, I decided to make Hot Dog Runner.
Right. For fun, he said to just kind of like, all right,
That's great,
whatever.
though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to make something for fun.
And you made what we first played pretty quickly, didn't you? I mean,
Yeah, no, well, let's see, there was a tutorial series on YouTube, and I just basically sort of followed through on that, sort of step by step, just, right, do this, do that, and just kept going until I had a kind of basic working game, and then it was a matter of just finding other tutorials and other blueprints and models just to kind of throw in there and build it all up, make it a full working game.
I have two questions. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I mean, don't get me wrong, even when it can be really, really, really frustrating at times, but it's still fun even when it's frustrating, you know. I enjoy doing these things, I enjoy learning, so it's not a problem, you know.
Fair enough. And second question, how much time you think you put into it? If you were to guess.
It's really hard to judge because see, the reason I got into making games in Unreal was because I'm currently doing night shifts looking after my mum, and staying up all night was hard, so I needed something to keep me awake.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of working on that, and then I'm having to run up the stairs, check on my mum, then I'm coming down, and then I'm wrestling with the dog, and then I'm eating food and drinking tea. So it's hard to say how much time goes into it, but it's probably easily months worth of work, you know.
Yeah, understood.
it's a fun game to play.
Yeah, and it's available today, right?
Yes.
You can go to Steam right now and buy a Hot Dog Runner.
See if you can get a top score.
Okay, here's something. Yeah, so what is your top score as the maker?
It's 1,097, if they're round about there somewhere. Just over 1,000, I know that much.
So Neebs likes the game quite a bit. He's not here today. He's out boogieing at a concert, and he's up to 202. I have not broken 100 yet, but I was waiting until it's officially out until I
Me too.
dive in deep.
Yeah.
Me too.
So
I mean, I feel like tonight we're gonna have a competition on stream.
we are.
Yeah, we're gonna
excellent.
download it and like, okay, who can get the high score tonight?
Yes, except for Aiden's not allowed to play.
Oh, yeah,
You can't.
fuck you.
You can't play it.
We
If
get
you, if you play, we'll sue you again.
No, he can play. But you're just not a part of the competition, Aiden. How long does it take to get that score of 1,000?
Good question, Simon.
About.
It's not too hard because, my strategy is I don't try and go after every single little hot dog. I aim for the gold hot dogs, and I aim for the power-ups that will pull the hot dogs and destroy the barrels, because the barrels get you 10 points, the gold hot dog get you 5 points. So it just makes sense to focus getting on those instead of going for all the individual 1 points, because that way you end up running in the offense.
Is that to suggest the barrel's full of hot dogs?
I could have done that, actually. I should have done that.
But I mean, we can just assume that it is full of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely, yes, but I can always change the texture.
Maybe in the next patch we add a little animation, like when the barrel explodes, some hot dogs go out of it.
Or a sign on it, just a picture.
Hot dogs on the barrel. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's easily done.
There you go.
We're already prepared for the next update because we're big time game producers. And sometimes you just gotta, the audience, us, has spoken, which basically means we needed to make some changes and we're doing them. But one big one, like right now it's just my character, but everyone's character is going to be in there.
Yeah, we're going to like slowly add everybody.
Yes.
We all like
I don't know
hot
about
dogs.
slowly.
Yeah.
I think it might all be all at once.
All in one. Why
Oh,
not?
shit. Okay.
It depends when you say all the characters. I've got Simon, Aptro, Neebs, Dora, and Thick. If Aztecia wants in there, we can do that too.
Because in the fighting game, which is still being made, we got Anthony, Ada, Aztecia.
Yeah, I got
they're
the
all
whole
in,
team for
all
fun.
in there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Cooter's
want
in
all
there
them in
for,
there.
you know.
a wee cute Cooter model would be brilliant, actually.
Cooter should be a boss.
Cooter should be a
fight.
boss. And well, listen, we're all going to continue to work with Aiden. We have other games that we want to be doing. It's fun to just. This is the first one, and it's fun that it's
That's
special.
officially
Yeah, it's
done.
special.
and-
It's like, hey, all right,
Yeah.
we're dipping our toe into this world.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly. Well, hopefully, I'm still struggling with the fighting game. I'm currently trying to implement Steam's online subsystem so that people can play each other online as opposed to just playing on their PC.
Awesome.
I think it's working. It's hard to tell because I have to run 2 copies of the game at the same time, and then my computer decides to have a heart attack. So I'll work it out. I'll figure these things out at some point. But
I'm starting to feel bad about how much work.
I
it's
don't.
making me feel okay.
I don't.
You don't.
I like his accent makes me want to work him harder. You know, 'Cause they're a hard-working breed.
I
these-
could hear Sarah McLachlan music behind that.
No, trust me, Aiden. There's been many times where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get working on that." Like right away, like if I bring up something, I'm like, "You chill. Like you got plenty of time."
the last sort of wee list of things that needed done, all of them but one are done already. So
Oh yeah, well then that's beautiful. Oh, and by the way, we need to record the audio for the stuff when you do get added to the hot dog.
Right,
runner.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
because
but-
you're, like right now, if you play the game, you hear you, and
Yeah.
you got your voice in there.
Little
and, yeah.
little reactions here and there.
things like when you go under, like, yep.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah, things you find in every game. I mean, you
Yeah.
always have to imagine that. Even
Incidentals,
like a
they call
Zelda
them.
game.
Exactly.
Anytime someone
Incidentals.
swings, that's some voice actor having to
Yeah.
go. "Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!"
Ah, come on, give me a break.
I look forward to those audio files coming. That'll be fun to listen to.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna give you a
10
good
deaths
pack.
in a row.
Look, I'm gonna give you a quality pack of voice performance.
Add some burps. Add some burps in there.
Well, yeah, burper 2 is fine.
Yeah,
That's
why
a
not?
good idea.
This is a programming question, I guess. Can you decide like when a sound plays, can you decide like how often it plays? Like this might play 1 out of 100 times. Is that something you can program in?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I can. Yes.
So we could have like secret audio or things that are rare.
Yeah.
That, you might not hear until you get to 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a fart.
Yeah.
A fart sound.
That's true.
Oh, so you're saying that? Well, yeah, nice big old fart at like 100 or 200,
Yeah.
like every.
Oh yeah,
100
you hit
point.
500. It's
Yeah.
a big wet.
Big wet. Yeah,
It's like you did it.
yeah.
Like what the hell?
Yeah, we can do that.
See, this is the kind of shit that we're gonna have in our games, you know.
As we should.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hook you, and then we're gonna slap you up with DLCs that are overpriced.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be $40 DLC for this hot dog runner in 3 years.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to have it.
You need that for the AAA game that is Hot Dog Runner.
Yeah, for
right.
sure. And we will have sued Ador many times.
Many,
Yeah,
many
over
times.
the-
We are going to
Oh my
use the money from this game to sue Ador more.
I'm gonna take his home and then rent him his home back to him.
Yeah. We will. We're going to be your landlords.
Now, what was that? What was the price on Steam again? It's like what?
$1.99.
$1.99.
$1.99. Yeah.
Less than a sweet tea.
That's a bargain right
It's-
there.
It is a bargain.
is even a hot
No,
dog
it's perfect.
costs about $2. You know what I mean?
If you're
So
lucky.
True, it is.
think about it. How many hot dogs do you get in this?
It is the cost of a gas station hot dog to
Yeah.
purchase the game hot dog run.
Yep, and that's a shitty hot dog.
It is a really shitty hot dog.
in the gas station.
Well, how these are good. These are good all beef hot dogs.
Yes,
In the game.
I would say that. Yeah, none of that fucking pork chicken bullshit.
No, yeah.
All
yeah.
beef, baby.
We should get a Sabret like a sponsorship.
Is that a hot dog brand?
That is.
Probably the best hot dog out there.
Yeah, one of them for sure.
Sure, we've not even dipped our toe into the hot dog market. I
No.
mean, yeah, we could be reaching out to hot dog companies
Definitely
left and
should.
right. Like, hey, you want to sponsor this madness?
Yep.
We had opportunities.
Yeah, all the meat noodles.
Yeah.
There was a lot to get going though in like Steam to have it all
Yeah, I
officially
am curious.
done.
I am curious. Yeah, what is the process of
Oh.
like? Okay, I'm making a game. How do I get it onto the Steam
the
marketplace?
abridged version
The
because
back end of Steam is a nightmare.
Really?
It's messy, but they do make some things really easy to process.
Okay.
And they're very good about feedback because they want your game on there.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yeah, of course,
they
yeah,
help
yeah.
you get it done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, like, give us an example. What's a messy bit if you make a game you're trying to get to Steam? What's a messy part?
Honestly, just the initial creation of getting into the back end.
Okay.
Once you're in there, there's not much guidance on here's what you should do next.
Like a woman.
And there's like 10 tabs, and in each of those tabs, there's a bunch of drop downs.
Okay.
Most of it's gibberish. So what did I do? I went to YouTube and said, how do I get my game on Steam? And I just followed the tutorial. Much like Aiden did
I
to
was about
make
to say,
the game.
isn't that how you learn
YouTube's
things now?
brilliant.
YouTube, YouTube's basically college for everybody.
Yeah.
So, did you able to find a good tutorial quickly? Because I
Yeah.
have the worst luck with a lot of things, and one of them is finding the right tutorial to get to the fucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get to the point. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, man.
So,
So many tutorials you fire up, and then you're like, you skip around, put it on like 2 times speed, just like get to the part I need.
Skip to the end.
So looking forward a little bit, well, actually, I mean, from now on, since the game just came out, is it going to be easy to put up fake good reviews? You know, load
true.
it up
Life
with bots.
changing.
Yeah, what's our marketing campaign?
Well,
this
let me tell you.
This podcast.
this podcast is the marketing campaign.
To be fair, I have threatened all my friends they have to buy the game and give it a brilliant review. So
Yes.
we'll have, at least have some good reviews.
We'll sue
Oh,
them
there
too.
we go.
if
There
need
we
to.
go.
We'll
No,
sue.
I want the reviews from. I welcome the ones from like Amazon reviews, like life changing. My wife and I
That's
got
true.
back together.
Maybe
like,
our community,
I want that shit.
maybe they can give some overwhelmingly positive reviews, and it's just ridiculous. How the
Yes.
game
Yep.
changes
That'll be
their
fun.
life.
I want,
Yeah.
please,
They found religion because of our game.
100%. There's also conspiracy shit. There's stuff hidden. If you freeze frame it, when you get to this point, you'll see this, and there's a link to the dark web. I want that shit. I want everything.
This is made by Illuminati Games.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
you play the game backwards, it says "Hail Satan."
There you go.
You can talk to the deep state.
Boycott it too. It's like we're supporting like human slavery.
Yeah, we got to create controversy.
Yes, yes.
It's true.
You know,
Controversy sells.
Controversy does sell. I mean, of course, we don't support it, but do we? Oh no!
I don't know.
2 devs died in the making of this game.
Crazy, and the bodies were never found.
Yeah.
Dun,
What happened?
Unless you reach level 12.
The answer's on level 12.
See, I mean, there are no levels with this game, right?
No,
it's
there
just
isn't.
it's just a high score game.
Yes,
it's
it's a high
it's
score
play
game.
until you get the high. It's a classic type of game.
Yes. Another thing that it's like within like I don't know. I mentioned it to Aiden. Like, oh, Neebs said something about maybe one of the power ups could make it so that you could shoot stuff, and he's like, I could do that. And then like I don't know, within like 3 days, he's like, here's a working copy of what you were talking about. I'm like, sweet.
There you go.
So that's going to be in the update. It's going to be good stuff.
It's too late, though, but like maybe like every 100 hot dogs, the color palette of the board changes. It gets all wacky. People like seeing a change of color in a game, don't
Yeah,
they?
a little visual filter.
I would vote that down so quickly.
Right?
That's just me.
Of course.
If it was an
the
easy
biggest
fix,
gamer of the group.
if it was an easy do, I'd say sure, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If it was easy, that's a good question. Would that be something you could do? I would assume you couldn't.
I don't see there being a problem with doing it, but I honestly haven't a clue how. I would need to go search some tutorials.
Yeah,
and
you don't
figure
want.
it
All right.
out. But yeah, no, it's entirely possible. Yeah.
Anything's possible with you. You're a miracle worker. Look at this
wouldn't
game.
go that far
This
now.
game's amazing. Oh, artwork by Tricky.
Yes.
Oh, Tricky did some of the art.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, she's awesome.
She designed the characters, the style of the characters, and then I made 3D models of them. But the whole overall look is basically thanks to her character
Oh,
designs.
awesome.
There you go. So there's
That's
some
awesome.
love there.
So where do you live? Where are you?
I'm in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Belfast. Simon, you like Belfast, don't you?
I was there and I had a very good time
I'll
when I
bet
was
you
there. Yes, it's a wonderful place. I stayed with friends or a friend that grew up there. So
Oh,
it
nice.
was nice.
So
I
you
stayed-
have been there. You're not bullshitting. You,
Oh, I
you
have been there.
You have
Stayed-
been there. Okay.
Yeah, stayed in his family home. You know, got like, oh God, just imagine those poor people. They were like, like they didn't drink ever. These two parents.
Oh no.
And we were just four of us pissed drunk each night, fucking staggering up this like stairway is probably 18 inches wide.
Yeah.
Like this, everything's just small, you know, in comparison to, but like just hitting the rails and the walls like fucking pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
'Cause
waking
everything's
everybody
fat
up.
here in the States.
Everything's
Yeah.
just fat. Yeah, no, trust me, I love the homes
Yeah.
and Ireland specifically.
Got character.
Oh, love it. They just happen to be tight, is all.
Yeah.
Tight for drunks like us.
It's okay.
But I love Belfast.
try to go there.
Yeah, you should all come over here and do a Neebs Gaming live in Belfast.
We'd love to.
Man, yeah, that's life goals, man.
That'd be
Get
dope.
our live
Although
show.
if you did one anywhere in the UK, like I'm sure we could make our way there, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
UK live show would be sweet. I'll
better.
scare you one day.
Yeah.
So it's done. It's official.
You did it.
Yeah, and
Yes, go bad now.
there you go. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for fucking everything, and I'm so looking forward to continuing to do stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Like I say, even when it gets frustrating, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, I'm happy to do it, you know. I'm happy to keep doing it, you know.
And
Oh
you're-
man,
you-
sounds like
and-
you have a genuine love for it.
Oh, yeah,
that's amazing.
absolutely.
That is amazing.
And to your credit too, like obviously, like you just go out there and you're like, the hell with it. If I can't figure this out on my own, I'm gonna find out. from
Reminds
somebody
me
else.
of Kane, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's how
Oh, yeah.
Kane started all of his modding. It was just like, for his wife, they had an idea. He's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking figure it out. And you got to respect and love that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for figuring this shit out, Aiden.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. A pleasure to talk to you, buddy.
Yeah, this is great.
Yes, you too. Great to talk to you all.
Until
All
next
right,
time.
we'll
yeah.
talk again. We'll see you out
No
there.
problem.
We'll see you at the stream too, and we're gonna see in your score tonight. If you don't break 1,000, I'm gonna think you suck.
Well, I might have to get a wee bit of practice in.
There you go.
We'll just sue you
practice that
again.
day, yeah.
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Yeah,
Cheers,
see
buddy.
ya.
Bye.
What a guy.
After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by overpriced wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I heard that Mint Mobile's wireless plans are $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, I thought, what's the catch? But it turns out there isn't one, because Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they sell wireless service online. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings directly to you. We've used Mint Mobile service, and it's nothing short of fantastic. We love it, and I love the fact that we're also getting the best deal out there for premium wireless service. Mint Mobile is here for everyone who hates their phone bill and can't stand getting grossly overcharged by big wireless. And all Mint's mobile plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. So to get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Neebs. That's mintmobile.com/Neebs to cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/Neebs.
So that's super cool. We've had other things happen recently.
Oh man, yeah. I feel like it's been a
Yeah.
whirlwind.
It has.
Shit.
Because we just got back yesterday.
Which will have been last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we're jumping back in time a tooch.
Yeah, so we got invited by Funcom out to sunny Los Angeles,
Yes.
So sunny.
which wasn't sunny at all while we were there.
To Warner Brothers Studios.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And we got to preview Dune Awakening. We can't say anything about it as of right now. We are still under the non-disclosure agreement.
That being the game,
Yep.
of course, and we did also get to see Dune 2.
Yes. Which we can't
Before-
say anything about.
We're not
because
saying
we are
anything.
under the non-disclosure agreement.
I'm going to raise my hand here.
What's
Yes.
The non-disclosure agreement ended on the 4th.
Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah,
movie's
we're-
out now.
Oh,
So we
wait, when
can
the
talk.
podcast comes
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Oh, so we can talk
The
about
movie's
it.
out.
I was going to say, let's start over.
Okay.
What?
No, that was fun.
That's fine. That's fine. I was trying to say that too because I just whatever. So editing wise, because I was trying to say stop talking. So, like,
So you want to stop and start over, or are we still good?
No,
No, we're
'Cause
good.
I forgot.
no. Trust me, I will edit this to make it shorter because this is already annoyingly long.
I'm just going to edit your part out, really. That's
Yeah.
the interruption.
Okay. So when this podcast, okay, so I was mistaken. When this podcast comes out, we can talk about it.
Yes. Movie's out.
The movie's out now. The movie's good.
Yeah.
Movie's great.
So where do we... Let's
Great.
Should
It's
we
good.
start with subtle details about our reactions to Dune Awakenings, the game?
We can talk about the game. Yeah, let's talk about the game.
Let's talk about that.
Obviously, we don't know anything until we get our grubby little hands on a keyboard and mouse and
For
we're able
sure.
to play it.
It looked
Visually, it looks
fantastic.
great. Visually, I'm like, oh fuck yeah! It looks like an upgraded like Conan or something like that. It's like, okay, they're using Unreal 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty.
I was genuinely drawn to play it based on what assets and everything they showed us, because it looked like I was like, okay, they've got some really good ideas going on here.
It looked like Dune, and they said like it's an alternate universe Dune.
Yeah,
Which
it
is,
doesn't-
good for them for like, okay, we're making a Dune game. We got to get away, like trying to make a game that works within the books or whatever.
Right.
They're like, all right, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Let's make a game that exists in this universe, but is like a separate
'Cause
thing, which is perfect. Like, okay, you're making a game. I fully understand.
It should feel like it revolves around you,
yeah.
the character,
Yeah,
instead of like
it's you trying to build an empire instead of House Atreides or whatever it's called.
yeah. But it looks super
Looks
promising.
pretty,
and-
but yeah, I mean, just based on the short thing we saw, I really can't say anything yet other than it looks good. Like it's got vehicles. I love that. You can piss around on like a sand bike.
the building looks great.
The building,
Building
looks
looks
so
cool.
good.
Really
Yep.
neat.
And it sounds like there's like different areas of the map, and they're going to try to do like a seamless thing in between like the PvP areas of the map and the PvE areas of the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
Like if you go into certain zones, it's like, okay, other players are in this zone, and I guess you're competing for more top tier resources. That's for the combat people. But if you're someone that just enjoys hanging out at the house and building, you can do that
Yeah,
too.
depending
you don't
on
have
the
to worry
gamer
about
you are.
jumping into PvP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like they got something cool cooking over there.
I'm in.
I can't wait to fly one of those little beetle vehicles.
Little dragonfly.
Little dragonfly vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
They're called what? What are they called?
Is it ortho? Is it
orthocopter?
orthocopter or something? Yeah.
Beetlecopter.
Beetle.
Yeah.
Flappy bird. Yeah.
Beetle buzzer.
Okay, they're not beetles though, right?
No, it's a
all
dragonfly.
They just look like
Dragonfly.
dragonfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll stop to be safe there, right? As far as the game,
Yeah.
It
I didn't
looks
think.
awesome.
I don't think there's anything to be safe about. What do you mean?
well, we were told to be safe.
This is what I'm still confused about. We're able to talk about whatever we want. It's past the date.
Yeah, we've seen the video.
talk
I mean, yeah, I think everybody's seen that
everything,
video. We just got a
anything.
preview of the same thing that everyone else is.
Oh
probably
yeah,
seen by
everybody's
now.
seen that gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
No.
By the time this comes out, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, hey, there it is.
Yeah. It's just-
That's
But
what I
now
was
I'm
trying to
really
say.
paranoid.
Yeah.
You're making me
I was
second
being
guess myself.
safe. I was being safe. Or being dumb.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start over. You still didn't know.
What we were supposed to talk about?
Yeah,
yeah.
we can
Okay,
talk about
okay, so
anything.
everyone's seen the trailer. Did anything pop out from the gameplay trailer to you guys? It was like, I can't wait to get a hold of that
I mean,
from your memory.
God, that building shit.
No, the building stuff it's a great idea, and I just thought it'd be a great way for people to make money online. Go, oh yeah, I'm going to build these awesome things.
Yeah.
I'll pay $5 for that.
I just
That's
say, yeah,
the
I don't know.
blueprints.
I wonder when they say there's an exchange. It's like apparently you can build a structure, save that structure, and then you'll be able to go to some sort of exchange within the game
And sell the blueprint.
and sell the blueprint. I don't know if that means for actual
In-game
money
money?
or in-game currency.
I was assuming it was in-game currency.
I wasn't. So yeah, it's great to assume things.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's we'll see what that's all about in the
But
future.
yeah, if someone makes the Taj Mahal,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
And then,
you'll
it's there
have
on the exchange. You can buy it.
the chance to get it, which I think is really, really cool.
Yeah, you still got to work for it. Put all the materials in.
Or-
It's like
Yeah, builds on different weapons and skins and vehicles and what you can do to those and all that stuff.
Yeah, I like what they were telling. Yeah, it sounded like the customization was going to be pretty heavy, which I'm in for. You know, if you're making a survival game, anything, it's like let us customize all the colors in the world, please.
Also, the PvP element of political factions sort of creating themselves
Yeah.
within, which obviously it does exist in other games, and they were kind of like talking about like Eve and such like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all these elements between players coming together and what they contribute to the overall team. It's like, you know, obviously up to you if you just want to be a little merchant,
You can
or if
be.
you want to go for the gold and become the emperor of some sort, you know, like
Yeah.
it's up to you guys.
You can,
and how it all
you can probably jump on a public server and like you and a big group of friends like, nope, we're gonna be the top political faction in this
Yeah.
server if you want. Go for it.
Oh, the map wipe.
Shifting sand.
The shifting
That's what
sand.
I'm
That's
excited
right.
about.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And that's that big kind of center-ish, assumed area of the desert that
PvP
every
area.
week, think about Rust. You know how you kind of get
Yeah.
that
Was
big.
it every week or month?
I'm almost positive it's every week because they
Okay.
referenced Rust to being every month.
Right.
But
Okay.
this would be every week.
Right.
So yeah, if you've got stuff built out there, say goodbye.
Yeah, so that's not the whole map. Yeah, there's areas of the
Not
map
the
that
whole
are
map.
safe to build, but there
Yeah.
are apparently going to be areas of the map that wipes every week.
Yeah.
And it changes the landscape. I guess it probably changes the items out there that you can go and harvest.
Yeah, because then they also
yeah.
referenced vaults. Well, they're not called vaults, but like these areas where you're going into like caves or something like that. Stuff that is going to be packed with goodies and different like challenges and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how if there's a narrative, because it sounds like there already exist political factions in the game.
Right.
And then you can, as a player, decide, I'm going to work for this faction,
Yeah.
I'm going to do
Where
stuff
do you
for
wanna
this
go?
faction, or in some cases, like, I'm going to do something that benefits all factions. But I'm curious, is there more of a guided narrative than there, like, say, Conan? Conan is, like, aimless sometimes. It's
Yeah.
like you kind of have to make your own goals in Conan because, if there is a quest, I can't tell where it is.
Well, we got to read.
Well, yeah, well, it's
I
all
know.
done with like the journeys and the cards just say, find the blue crystal, and you're like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
like you give me a hint, and even where to go, and it doesn't.
It's kind of great though to not get guided so much like most games do.
Sometimes, I mean,
Sometimes.
you kind of have to point in a direction though. Like even Elden Ring is kind of it doesn't use as much of a guide, which I appreciate, but the fire pits kind of point you in the direction you should head next.
Ultimately, it points you into the direction of a Google search.
And that too. So, I mean, look, the community's going to share
Yeah.
all this stuff. And they're like, oh, I found this, I found that.
Yeah.
The game looks, it looks great. It's probably going to have a good community built around it for show.
Yes.
And I'm sure, yeah, we're going to play it.
And I'm so happy for him because everyone we've met at FunCom are just wonderful.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, they're good
Tomek and
people.
all those fuckers.
They are very wonderful, passionate people. About
And they
what
happen
do.
to be making this, have access to this IP. They've been working directly with like Legendary Pictures and at times with the what's his name? What's his name? Shit.
Who?
Shit. The
writer's
author,
family?
the Herbert, Frank Herbert estate.
Yeah.
Which that stuff's cool,
Yeah.
and especially
Yeah.
because Dune's now getting it's popping off for obvious reasons, and like I've said before, Dune the novel is like considered among a lot of people that it's the best sci-fi novel ever written, and now that these movies are kind of doing it justice, and they get to be a part of that in a way, which is super
oh
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a great job with the movies. I mean,
Oh.
visually, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, this second one, y'all. Fuck.
It was so good.
Oh,
good.
it's just top tier filmmaking, epic shit.
For sure on that level. Like, yeah, you can't knock the filmmaking.
No, I did enjoy it. It was moving.
Even I had my daughter with us. Like it just worked out. It's like, okay, I had my daughter, and they're like, yeah, can you come to LA? And I was like, I can, but can I bring a 15-year-old along? And luckily they were cool with it. She got to go. She was not looking forward to watching the movie.
She wasn't.
I watched the trailer for the first one. It looks boring. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But after the movie, she looks at me. She goes, "That was good.
Yeah, cool.
That was a good movie."
Yeah.
So now she wants to go and watch the first one and get caught up.
There you go.
She thinks Timothy Charmander
hot.
is hot.
Yeah.
So hot.
So hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little Twinkie.
But yeah, I mean, the movie's, I mean, my editor, I bitch a little bit because my editor brain is like, you could chop that out. You could chop that out a little bit.
And I say
know
leave it
it's-
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but teach her own.
Sometimes, yeah. It's like, hey, here's a shot of sand and boing. Like, okay, yeah. Is this necessary?
And in my head, that was the best shot of sand I've ever
Fuck
fucking
no.
seen.
Get on.
God, with that sound too,
God.
along with it was perfect.
Blah, sand is the best
Made
sand.
the tip of my
Yeah.
nip.
I mean, you can pick it apart with some silly shit and nitpicks. But yeah, overall, great film.
Yeah.
Great quality filmmaking, and I can't wait to see the next one.
Yeah, if you did see the first one and enjoyed it, you're gonna love this one.
Yeah, maybe rewatch the first one too.
If you didn't really enjoy the first one, you're probably still gonna fucking love this one.
I didn't like the first one.
A copy?
Really? All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
I didn't like it. I
Didn't
fell
know.
Now, I
asleep
wonder
during
if
it.
I wonder if you want to like go. Do you want to go back and watch the first one now?
I do.
Yeah, just
Because
okay. All right,
this one,
now I'm
this
a little
one
more.
captured me so much. I'm like,
right.
okay, I'm gonna go give the first one another chance because
Okay.
it's probably not all that bad.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch them all three back to back. Or how many are they making? Oh God, it's
I
not
think
like,
3.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
That's
I
enough.
think it's 3.
That's enough. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that there was going to be a part 3. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
I think right as the movie ended, I looked at Aztecia because I only thought there were 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't paying attention, and then so it's getting towards the end of the movie, and I'm like, wait, oh no, they have not finished everything, and there's no time left. Oh no,
So much more story.
And
Yeah,
that one's gonna
but
be
I can't.
epic.
That's the thing is I can't wait to see that. It's like the way they set it up. Yeah, again, no spoilers, but it's good. There's some solid stuff that old Dune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you, Funcom filled us up with
Thank
hummus
you,
before we got
Funcom.
to watch the movie. It was
Hummus,
great.
yes,
Yeah.
and dunder salt.
Oh God,
Oh shit.
who did that? What's her name?
That was Natasha.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
Natasha.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we all did it.
We all did
Yeah,
it.
we all did it. Right?
I got video evidence.
Okay, so this is a Norwegian thing, yeah?
I believe so. Yes.
This is like a rite of passage for I guess Norwegians. This stuff called dunder salt. It's a
Which is
candy.
licoricey.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Yes, that's
apparently,
what she
yeah.
said.
Once you get past that first dusting, it's a
But
hard
that hor-
candy.
Yeah.
That horrible flavor had nothing to do with licorice.
No,
licorice
I
can
don't
be
taste
really
any
bad.
So I'm saying you had to get past that to get to where it was like, okay, I can see where the licorice is involved now.
I never even
Never got
tasted
there.
it.
Did you finish yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought through it, but it was interesting.
How would you describe it?
Man, when you first, that's the thing. It's called dunder salt, right?
Yep.
So you put it, it looks like a little like pebble.
Looks like a Mentos.
It looked like to
Mentos.
me like a milk dud that was dusted instead of being
Right.
Yeah, but imagine just putting the saltiest fucking thing you can think of in your mouth, and just immediately like,
Well, not
oh,
just
no.
salty.
It wasn't just salty.
Bad flavor.
It tasted like a gravy gone horribly wrong. It had this with this really weird, like it was that crazy salt that kind of forced your mouth to almost react to it physically.
Oh yeah, the initial
I did.
reaction.
And then I said right off the bat, I said, this tastes like cleaner.
okay.
I taste ammonia.
And your the first reaction, just to piggyback, is looking at the person that handed you one and being like, "Why would you do this to me?"
Right, what is wrong with
They
you?
said it was bad, though. They told us it was. I went to it knowing
But
that.
they like it.
Did they like
she
it?
said they like it.
She said they give it as gifts, and it almost feels like it's a
Rite of
prank.
passage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not something that they eat for fun.
Right.
No,
But
it's like, I got a
ammonia
new
was in
friend
the
group.
But
ingredients.
it actually does
Ammonia
have
is in the
ammonium
ingredient.
chloride in
Yeah.
it.
Got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because I was tasting it and I'm going like
licorice.
that was the taste that was bad. Like when I got to the good part, it all just tasted like toffee, like Werther's shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice.
It didn't. I didn't taste any of the other flavor.
Man,
that you were talking
my
about.
piece I felt like was a damn roller coaster because it started off awful, then kind of turned to sweet, then got awful again, and then like right at the very end it got another sweet again. It's like a gobstopper or
You had an
something,
extra
but it's just
layer in there.
layered of different type of flavor.
Like, yeah, good
and a
and
mixture
bad.
of sweet and ass.
Yeah,
It was fantastic.
It reminded me of like that whole rite of passage thing. I've talked about it before. Well, maybe not on the podcast, but if anyone up in the Chicago area, I'm sure you're familiar with the Chicago handshake. And it's a similar thing that, the handshake was a great name. They should call this a freaking Norwegian
You
handshake.
brought that up on a stream or something. Yeah. What's the Chicago handshake?
Malort is the liqueur that you drink with an old style beer. It's a shot of Malort with an old style, and Malort, great name.
Malort.
Yeah, Malort. But it's like, it's so horrible and bitter, and it's in the same realm. This is a Norwegian handshake, y'all. That the Chicago handshake. Ugh, fuck that.
Malort. Yeah, I'm not gonna have one of those.
If you want to be accepted by the Chicagoans. Yeah.
I would do it. I'm that guy.
All
That
right.
would be like, if I'm with somebody from there, like, you got to do it. It tastes bad.
I got a cousin in Chicago. I'm gonna ask him.
Jeppson's Malort is a wormwood-based Swedish-style schnapps, also known as Beskbrandvin, or Besk for short.
So it's a Swedish schnapps.
Yeah.
That ended up in Chicago and became part of the
It was
Chicago
sold
handshake.
to bars as a medicinal spirit during Prohibition.
Oh, fuck you.
Exactly.
No.
Medicinal herbal taste.
Okay,
Right.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
How do we sell this? This is trash. How do we sell
Exactly.
this? Say it's medicinal.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is, this will make you virile. You'll be able to go home to your wife and really give it to her.
I love it.
This is how they talk in Chicago now.
Yeah, they've been talking that way for a long time.
Hey, have an old Chicago handshake. I also work for a Swedish liquor company.
Not to be confused with a Chicago hand job. Okay?
Right, that's completely different.
It is different.
Yeah,
You can
that involves
have 'em-
rum.
Have them in tandem if you'd like. Yes.
Is that the one where you sprinkle sand in your hand before you start?
Oh, you're damn right. Chicago would just be a handful of snow.
Yeah, sand and glitter.
Handful of snow and ice. and salt,
Yeah.
to make the snow melt.
Man, I love eating better with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh and never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, and ready in just 2 minutes. I mean, do I need to say more? You'll have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. And there's more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day. I eat Factor all the time. They taste great. It's convenient. I love picking my meals every week. And if you're looking to reduce going to the store, which I can't stand doing, it's great. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required. So head to factormeals.com/Neebs50 and use code Neebs50 to get 50% off. That's code Neebs50 at factormeals.com/Neebs50 to get 50% off. Thank you, Factor.
My stomach's upset just thinking about that candy. That thunder shit. Thunder salt. I want to say thunder
So
salt.
it had sugar, glucose syrup, the ammonium chloride, ammonia, and licorice, and then just coloring. And that's
it?
That's all it is.
That is
Why the hell
so
are they putting the
gross.
ammonia in there?
I
man?
don't know.
Like, that was the most disgusting taste out of it all, like tasting what smelled like cleaner.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, thanks, Natasha.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, if you're listening, thank you.
Thanks.
Ooh.
So, all right. So we talked about the game available now.
Yeah.
We talked about Funcom.
But yeah, what else? Oh, I mean, while I went to LA a day early because I was okay. If I'm going to go, I'm just going to go an extra day for myself. And it just turned out that the hotel we were staying at was right beside Universal Studios. So I decided to hit that up, and that was wonderful.
Awesome.
I hadn't been out there. I mean, I think I was out there once when I was really young, but I got to take my daughter out there. I got to do Super Mario World.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Man, how you go into that place is great because, yeah, you see a little sign, Super Mario World. Of course, you see a pipe. So you walk in the pipe, and then you turn, and then you come out of the pipe. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was like,
That's great.
They
The
did
reveal.
such a good job with the design. All of a sudden, you're looking around, you're seeing, the squares and Goombas running around, everything up there, and thwomps going up and down.
Oh, that's great.
It was fantastic. They did such a good job designing that place. It was
Yeah.
like, as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm in Mario World now. Wowzer. But we rode the, I guess, because Bowser's Castle, it's basically a Mario Kart ride. Not really fast because, it's built mostly for kids. But you're riding on this track. You're in your cart. You have your steering wheel, which has some buttons on it, and you put on these goggles that allow you to see 3D images. So you're going through the track, and you're shooting shells at other racers going by, and the racers are in 3D. So it was fun.
Oh,
it was
wow.
neat. Yeah.
So augmented shit.
Yes,
going on.
augmented reality would be the best way to describe that.
Beautiful.
But yeah, there's Ghost and Bowser's kid, other cart, and there's shit's always coming at you, and you're trying to, pick up the question marks so you can get more shells to shoot. So they make a game out of it.
Oh,
and at the
wow.
end, you got your score. There's a high score for the day and shit like that.
How long was the ride, would you guess?
I would say probably 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like a decent length.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, it's not. It's nothing crazy. It's made for little kids to be able to hop on too.
Did they have other rides there?
What, at Universal Studios?
No, at Mario Place.
I thought Mario Place was its own thing. Sorry, so the Mario is the little small
a part
section
of-
of Universal.
Yeah, it's a small
Okay,
section
gotcha.
of Universal. That was the main attraction.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because
There were other little places. They have a cafe there, like you can get a Mario burger or some shit. And then they do have other little games on the side for like kids.
yeah,
I mean, it is mostly built for kids.
you can use your wrist thingy to can't you hit blocks and stuff or get all these?
I didn't pick one up, but apparently there's this power wrist thing you can get. And if you have one of those and you jump on the ride, I think you get extra shells to shoot. Or you get some sort of power up.
Okay. Yeah.
I tell you what, they did. My favorite part of the 3D experience was when you got to Rainbow Road.
Oh.
Because you went in kind of a dark area, and then all of a sudden, it kind of looked like Star Trek or something. Like a space went by, and the road kind of went out in front of you. It looked really good.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe it unless you kind of experience it for yourself. But it was like, wow, they did a really good job with this in 3D.
Nice.
And it's like for a second, I was like, I'm on Rainbow Road. Oh my God, look what they did. But yeah, the rest of the place was cool. We did the Simpsons ride, which I guess used to be Back to the Future.
Okay.
Like you sit down in it and you look at the doors, and the doors still look like the DeLorean doors. It's like, oh wow, okay, they just
Retrofitting
They
rides
just really
to-
retrofitted, and and apparently even the ride, the hydraulics and everything, it's the same ride. It's just instead of doing a Back to the Future thing, you were just in Simpsons universe,
Yeah.
flying around. But they did a great job with it.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
my favorite bit was the tour. Believe it or not. It's like a 45-minute tour where they kind of take you through the Universal backlot and show you some of the sets. But they have moments that are very like ride-ish. Like you will pull into one thing. It's like, okay, here's the King Kong thing. You pull into this room, and all of a sudden, you're in a tunnel. Everything's black. And they give you 3D glasses before the ride. And they're like, put your 3D glasses on. And you put them on. And then all of a sudden, you're surrounded by a 360-degree screen. And King Kong fights a T-Rex around your cart.
Damn, they have
And
upgraded that.
And the cart's moving and everything. I was like, this is great.
Wow.
They did such a good job with it.
'Cause I went to Universal Studios with my mom when I was a kid
Yeah.
and did that tour out there. I'm sure they've come a long way.
They have, yeah. There were moments in the tour where I was impressed by the little rides or whatever. So
Yeah.
it would be very historical. Hey, you're looking at the back lot. This was shot here. This was shot here. Oh, let's pull in here. And all of a sudden, King Kong's attacking the damn thing. You're like,
See, that's
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was even a thing.
yeah. I was surprised by it too. I was like, oh, we just wanted to do it. We was like, okay, this would be a nice relaxed tour.
Jaws come at you?
Yeah,
Out of the water.
You go by one bit, and there's the Amityville, there's like a gas station on the water, and that catches fire, and then the shark comes out and kind of bites at you.
The Gilligan's Island?
Maybe.
I remember when I was a kid going by that. It was pretty cool. Where
Yeah.
they
I think
shot
that
Gilligan's
I
Island.
would be so surprised if that was still around.
I
though.
didn't
It makes sense.
see-
Maybe they
Kid
made
thing.
room for, I don't know.
Didn't
Yeah,
see
it's
it
always
as
Gilligan's
Gilligan's
Island.
Island.
Yeah. It's not too relevant, is
It's
it?
so fucking. It was pretty old when we were kids.
Surprised they haven't redone that.
Yeah. There was only one part of the ride that I found cringy, and that was at the very end. They have a Fast and Furious bit, kind of the same thing as King Kong, where you pull into this room, you're surrounded by a 360-degree screen.
Yeah.
But at the very beginning of the ride, you're looking over and you see Vin Diesel and The Rock and all the actors, and you can tell they don't want to do this shit. It's just so awkward because they're just standing there, absolutely still and just saying the lines.
Oh.
And it just is it's like seeing them on a stage play or something. It's like, this feels awful.
Yeah.
But then the ride itself is okay, you're in a cart and Vin Diesel. The ride itself was kind of cool, I guess, when you actually were driving
Yeah.
Feels like you're going fast down a highway. Vin Diesel's knocking cars out from beside you, and they're like, you know, they throw a hook at the cart you're on, and it starts pulling the cart. Just feels like you're going fast. It's fun. But the acting, it was like, oh no, no. They should have just gone straight to the ride.
Yeah.
They try to set it up with a story. Like, what are you guys doing? Just get into it. You know, like the King Kong one was great. You know why? I didn't need a story.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, boom. Oh no, a T-Rex is about to attack us. Here comes King Kong, and he kicks the T-Rex ass around you. Done. That's all it needed.
Right.
Fast and the Furious one, just like, nope, get to the part where I'm just like, boom, we're at a highway, and Vin Diesel's pulling us along for some reason. Get this setup out of here, man.
Right.
It is so awkward. It doesn't work.
It's there to stay.
But yeah, can't recommend that enough. So yeah, Universal was solid.
I'm glad that, including that part. That worked out for you.
Yeah.
With the daughter and such.
Yeah, well, being able to like tour the backlot was cool. I mean, and we got the tour at Warner Bros. That was part of the Funcom event
did.
when we
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah,
They
I think it was like
took us on
a quicker version of the tour.
Yeah.
Very.
But it was, it was
But
super
it was,
cool.
yeah, it was neat to see places that you've seen in movies for years.
Yeah.
And they were working. There was a lot of productions going on around the lot. That was always nice to see.
Oh yeah, they busy. But
Peeps
yeah,
working.
You know, you'll turn a corner and you'll see like a little park, and like, oh yeah, that's the park. That's the opening of Friends.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
it's just right there.
Yeah. My favorite thing I took a picture of was,
The lamp.
the lamp from A Christmas Story.
That was cool.
Wait, so was that in the prop
Yeah.
department? I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
didn't see that?
Wow, they
The
had the
lamp?
lamp there. I mean, there was so much to look at in that
So
place.
much.
Yeah,
And I
there
feel
was.
like-
So
She pointed
much.
it out, though.
Yeah.
So we also might have walked down a different
I think you
thing,
guys
but
were
she
ahead of
did.
us.
Yeah.
We were.
But yeah, all the different people were getting.
Damn, I
different
didn't see the
info.
lamp.
I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
see
it
the
was
Game
fun.
of Thrones throne.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't think
so disappointed.
It wasn't the Game of Thrones throne.
Yeah, I don't think it was the official one.
It was one that was used in a TV show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was
okay.
kind of small.
Don't
I
feel
forget
bad
what
then.
it was, but yeah, I don't
My
feel
favorite,
bad.
I think my favorite thing I saw is I look up and they have a bunch of the Agent Smiths.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was
stacked
cool
up.
shit.
It was like, oh my god, that's from the movie.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then a little bit further down, we were out of the prop place, but driving by one of the production offices, and they had the Annabelle doll in the window, and my buddy Tony Rosen is the guy who designed it. So I sent him a message right after, and he's like, "Yeah, he's had to fix that between Annabelle movies, and it gets all fucked up. I'm sure they got a couple versions, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was like, I knew the guy made that. That's
Nah,
fun.
it is neat. It's neat to be in a place with so much film history.
Yes.
Like all these movies we've seen throughout the years, and it's like, okay, wow, we're in this spot where all this shit got
Oh
made.
yeah,
It's
what a location!
yeah,
Like
God, what a
just
location.
gorgeous. The mountains are right there. And
Yeah.
it's
just
pretty.
beautiful.
Beautiful area.
And we literally, like when we were at the screening and eating and stuff like that, we're right kind of underneath the water tower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
famous Warner Brothers water tower where the Animaniacs live.
Yeah, they live there. That was fun time. Quick trip, fun time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very quick trip.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We didn't really go much of anywhere.
We didn't. It didn't work to that way. Like for the
No.
turnaround's sake, it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But
Which
that-
was fun.
yeah,
Yeah, because I was here an extra day, but yeah, you guys literally what? You landed Monday. The event was Tuesday. You guys flew back Wednesday.
yeah. And we got in at night. Like we're getting to the hotel around 7:30 or
Yeah, the
something
hotel
like
was
that.
pretty good. So
Dinner
they
and
did it.
drinks, and then sleep for
Went
the
to the
day.
city walk.
Yeah,
We did the city walk for like.
was great.
We were there for 15 minutes. You guys did.
Oh, well,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we
the
went to
second
do it
night.
out, we're gonna do it the second night. Yeah, there wasn't really much there, but we found
Closing
out.
at 9 every day.
Yeah.
We're in the
Yeah.
shuttle, and they're
I'm
like,
blown away that place closes at 9 o'clock. So many bars over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that place should have a nightlife.
Yeah.
at least an hour longer. But yeah, we found out when we were in the shuttle. It's like, oh yeah, you know, it's gonna be like.
Close
Yeah,
your-
we're on the
going
shuttle
there
on the
right
way
now?
over there. It's like 8:45, and they're like, you know, everything over here closes at 9, right?
Like the shuttle's
shit.
at 9, the last shuttle. They're like, no, everything shuts down. Even though that place looked like it was still kicking pretty good when we left,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba
even though
gums?
they were closed at 9.
Bubble gums.
Bubble
Yeah,
Bubble
bubble
gums.
gums.
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, when we walked in, because there was a good pile of us when we walked in. One of the waitresses was like, "Fuck."
The bar was wide open
It was, yeah.
for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, we filled it though.
Yeah, we did.
It's a very small.
And yeah,
bar.
like they were cool ones. We were like, no, it's just all of us. We're just here for one drink.
And she was out of everything. Well, all the bottles were empty. She had to replace like 3 or 4 bottles,
Yeah.
because everything was fine
yeah.
until we ordered everything that
Oh man,
caused those empty.
Jack's
met-
drink came so late. I think, yeah, you guys went back already. And,
Yeah.
it was like Jack was still there waiting for his drink. Somehow they messed it up. I've never seen a man drink a margarita that quick.
Jack's a
and
nut.
he was like, hey, take your time, enjoy your drink. And he was just like, let's go.
It's probably why he went to bed as soon as we got back.
Maybe.
Probably.
And he drank my drink too that I left there. And by the way, that Whack ended up getting, and we ended up meeting Whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whack's great. That's
Whack
right.
and his
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Hung out with him a little while, and
It's nice to have a face now. Like, we've been working with him in Conan.
yeah, it'll
Like,
be.
I don't know what this kid looks like. So now it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
It does make things more fun.
Yeah.
And I guess Jack didn't go right to bed because Ada, myself, Simon, and Jack, we went on a little dispensary run down the road.
Yeah.
It was a nice little adventure on that hill's like San Francisco grade hill.
Oh, like
Yeah.
in steepness?
Dude, I had to take a break halfway
Oh,
up.
dude, it's that was a hill.
I was
Going
like, oh,
down,
damn.
just thinking about like, fuck, we gotta go.
Yeah. That was so
We got to go the other way.
Hey, we got a workout in.
Yeah.
How lucky are we?
So what happened with the scooter? Were you?
It's
did we
not
use-
that fun. It's like, so my knee had been, I had surgery on my knee years and years ago. And then on the way down the hill, I could feel it like just acting up.
Yeah.
And then last couple weeks ago, it was like kind of getting some fluid in there. It was just being weird. It does from time to time. And it was starting to get better. But going down the hill, I was like, shit. So, but whatever. I was going to muscle through it. And it's just going to hurt for another couple weeks. It feels fine now. But when we're at the base of the hill, we see 2 of those Lime scooters that you can rent.
Yeah.
Remember that? And I was like thinking, I got that Lime app still on my phone. I'm going to use that fucker, get up the hill.
There you go.
And it was about the road that it was on, that highway there was like probably a block away from the base of the hill, So I get it all hooked up, and you guys are making your way up the hill. Ada's kind of floating
I was
back
at the
with
base
me.
of it, and there were those 2 guys there.
Yeah, the 2 security guards there.
Yeah.
So I'm on the Lime scooter ready to go up that hill, getting all my momentum, and then it just shuts down at the base of the hill. It's out of bounds for it. It was set for out of bounds. And I was like, well, shit. And then the security guy's like, yeah, you can't go up there. It cuts you off. And I was like, well, thanks for fucking telling me as I was driving by you. They just waited to see. They wanted to probably see me.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'd be doing the same
So I
thing.
was like, well, shit. So then I put the little kickstand down, ready to end the session, take the picture. You know how you have
Right,
to do,
yeah.
and show where you left it. And it was like, no, you can't leave it here. All right. So I push it back halfway to the highway. Can't leave it here.
Oh, no.
So all the way back from where we started. Meanwhile, you guys are almost at the top of the hill.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's so funny, and I didn't know that that's what happened. I thought the security guard said you couldn't take it up the hill.
Well, I could have said that, but they were right either way. And
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, I
was
guess
confused, though.
Is that because that road is so steep? That
So
the lime,
steep.
The Lime Company was just like, you can't let anybody.
if you're taking
on
one of
a
those
scooter.
down the hill,
Yeah.
You're
Oh
gonna
God.
people will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it made sense to me immediately.
I love it. You're like, I'm gonna hack the system. Here I go.
I guarantee those 2 bikes that were down there, they probably dealt with the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You can take this up the hill. Fuck walking that. It is a big hill. We're not exaggerating. That was a big steep hill.
I can see it.
Quite long.
So
Yeah. Not as hilarious as Ada really appreciated that adventure with us and was going to be here to talk about it. I think I nutshelled it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Did anyone reach out to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if she'll even gonna come at all. Right.
It's probably exhausted. I mean, yeah. I mean, even I'm tired. It's
It was a good
It was a
trip.
long day, but we got back last night. I didn't get in till 11, and then
Yep.
woke
Yeah.
up today, and now we're here. It's like,
Yeah.
oh wow, yeah, it's been a whirlwind.
One of those
And
weeks.
then did some recording, and still doing recording. Now we're gonna stream tonight. Yeah. that's
So
good.
there you hey, don't listen to us anymore. Go for that hot dog runner record right now.
Oh, yeah. Get it.
I'm hoping I see community post about here's our high score.
Yeah.
Like, let's get people like really talking about it. And sharing some high scores and shit. That'd be
Maybe
fun.
we should give away some keys tonight.
We should, yeah. We'll absolutely give away some keys tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And if you do get it, write a nice, clever.
Yeah, good
Review.
review. Yeah, nice
Yeah.
review.
Yes. Even if
Have
it-
fun with it. We want to
yeah.
read some good creative reviews. That'd
Please
be
and
great.
thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great day, great week.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you
See
guys.
you next time.
See ya.
Ding a dang dang, ding a dang dang.